Sri Guru Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha. When Vidura Maharaj heard from Maitreya Muni, Sutta Goswami is saying to Parikshit, Sukadev Goswami is saying to Parikshit, Sutta Goswami is saying to 88,000 Rishis headed by Saunaka Rishi, that when Vidura Maharaj heard about Lord killing Hiranyakya, he became curious. He wanted to know the reason why Hiranyakya and Lord fought. He wanted to know. He says, "Oh Gurudev, please explain to me vividly." Full explanation. He wanted to know. A devotee is interested in listening and don't want any doubts remain in the heart. Vidyate hridaya granthi chityante sarva samsaya. Wants to clear all the doubts by hearing the words from a pure devotee. Maitreya Muni heard the curiosity of Vidura Maharaj and he became very pleased and said, "The answers to your question is very beneficial for human society, O Vidura." Very important to know. Very important to know that a devotee should ask such questions which will benefit the human society. Guru should answer such questions with words that will benefit the human society, giving them liberation from this world after their death. Arey, oh Vidura, what questions you asked? The demigods asked the same questions to Lord Brahma. He said, because demigods once reached Lord Brahma and asked the history, the whole total talk about Hiranyakya and Lord, how they fought. When Vidura Maharaj heard the demigods talk to Lord Brahma talked to demigods, he developed a little doubt inside. So for this, Maitreya Muni says, listen, I heard the same thing in the unbroken chain of disciplic succession. I'm not telling you anything new, no made up. Spiritual life don't allow anything made up. Everything should be unchanged. Coming an unbroken chain of disciplic succession, Maitreya Muni says, "Oh Vidura, one day the wife of Kashyapa, means the daughter of Daksha Prajapati. Daksha Prajapati married his 13 daughters to Kashyapa Prajapati. Kashyapa Muni is Prajapati, born from the mind of Lord Brahma. One day, this Diti reached her husband untimely, being infatuated with lust, wanted to have a son, wanted to have copulation. At that time, Kashyapa Muni was in sacrificial arena, a place where only pure things are performed. So he is in the mood of worshipping. He is worshipping the Supreme Lord, pleasing. At that time, she told her husband, I want to have copulation, to have a baby. I want to become pregnant. I want to have a child similar to you, she said. And because Kashyapa Muni did not respond, Kashyapa Muni did not respond to her request. She said, further she said that those who come near a pure devotee never go back empty. Devotees like you never send anybody who came to you empty-handed. Please don't send me empty-handed, that's what it means. Pure devotee gives Lord Kṛṣṇa. Don't give wealth, money, diamonds, bananas or anything. Don't give material things. Gives Lord Kṛṣṇa, devotee. You chant Hare Krishna. This is the gift the devotee gives. Oh, my dear husband, please don't turn me back empty-handed. That's what it meant. She wanted copulation. Kashyapa Muni looked at her and found out she is very infatuated. She wants copulation and she's praying, pleading at the husband. So Kashyapa Muni consoled her, consoling words he spoke. Oh, my dear wife, I will surely satisfy you. I will give whatever you want. Because Dharma, Artha and Kama, religiosity, economic development and sense gratification comes due to you only. Because you are my wife, you encourage me to perform religious activities by which I receive wealth and I enjoy. So three things. Trivargika. Wife is Trivargika. Gives three things. Having obedient wife in the house, who is that husband who will not fulfill her desires? Kashyapa Muni said. Kashyapa Muni is a good husband and wife is perfect woman. Perfect devotee for Kashyapa Muni. So Kashyap says, Sarvasraman upadaya Swāsramena kalatravan Vyasanarnavamatyeti jalayaneryatharanavam. Just as a person sitting on a boat crosses the ocean easily without any trouble. Similarly, a householder with his wife and children helps other ashramas and easily crosses the ocean of nescience, sense gratification. It means householder helps brahmacharis give charity. Householder helps sannyasis give charity. Householder helps the retired vanaprasthis by helping them arrange things for sacrifice. Like that. But Kashyapa Muni says, it is very difficult for those ashramas, brahmachari, sannyasi and vanaprastha to control their senses. Very difficult. That's why a grahastha should help them by supplying their needs, giving charity to them. Because it's very difficult for them to cross this ocean. Dhanam grahnati yah sudro mahatyam api chapadi yascha tasmai sampradatyat to oho narako dhruvam. It's very important to learn this while helping this brahmachari, sannyasi and all that. Those who are low born and they convert themselves to brahmachari, sannyasi and vanaprasthi and devotee, they should not be given charity too. Because by giving charity to these people, the charity giver goes to hell along with them. They are not authorized to get charity, take charity, accept charity, but you are giving to unauthorized people charity, so you go to the same destination as they go, because they are disobeying the laws of the scriptures. But, he says, Kashyap Muni says, but a householder lives in the fort of his wife. Wife is a fort, and husband lives inside. What an example. Kashyap Muni is one of the progenitors. He says, wife is a fortress. You call fortress or fort, and husband lives inside. He remains safe. No enemies like, lust can disturb, because he already is there. Happiness of senses are easily taken in the fortress, and same time remain safe and go back to Godhead. For this reason, husband remains short of repaying the debt of his wife. Remains short. Unless he takes her back to Godhead, he is short of repaying the debt of his wife. Kashyap Muni, that's forgetfulness for me. Kashyap Muni further tells his wife, I will surely satisfy you, but not now, just wait few more minutes. One muhurta means 28 minutes. Just wait few minutes. Because if I do now, I will be criticized by the scriptures. At present, he's telling his wife, consoling. At present, Lord Shiva climbed upon his bull with ghosts and devils, all his followers. He's moving around and looking with his 3 eyes. We have 2 eyes, he got 3rd eye in the center. We're looking with 3 eyes, who is doing what? Because it's the time of dusk. Sun is setting. This is a very ferocious time. You are requesting me this. Lord Shiva is telling, Lord Shiva, although he's pure devotee, nobody is his enemy. He sees everybody with equal vision. Nobody is his friend, nobody is his foe. Still, he watches this human being, an ferocious moment where not supposed to engage in sense gratification is engaging. When he or she supposed to engage in devotional service, engaging in sense gratification, they should be punished. So, be careful, he says. Because human body is meant to please God. Should not die like dogs and hogs, cats. People love dog and hog and cat. Instead of God, they love dog. Opposite, G-O-D and D-O-G. People have come to this stage in Kali Yuga. Instead of worshipping God, they love their dog. Anybody who spends his life taking care of his family and himself, they're wasting their human birth. Lord Shiva punishes such people. Kashyapa Muni further says, I am bound by the laws of scriptures, and every householder should confine himself within the boundaries of law written in the scriptures. Maitreya Muni carries on saying, O Vidura, when Diti heard such words from her husband, she was already infatuated. She acted shamelessly and caught the attire cloth of Kashyapa Muni and acted as prostitutes do. Seeing so much of insistence from his wife, Kashyapa Muni paid his obeisances in his mind to the Supreme Lord and begged pardon for going to do something which he does not want to do. Oh Lord, please forgive me. I'm going to do things which I don't want to do, things scriptures don't want me to do. I'm doing it. Please help me, forgive me. Don't let me have a bad name. And then took her in a lonely place and copulated with her. In due course of time, Diti came to her senses because she is also a devotee. She came to her senses and ran towards, because Kashyapa Muni took his bath and went back again to puja. One should take bath after copulation, after coming back from the crematorium, after coming from maternity home, after oil massaging, like that. One must take bath. So took bath and went to his puja room. She came. After taking her bath, she came to her senses. She ran to her husband and begged pardon. Please forgive me. And I acted like this. Now I will pay my obeisances to Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is my brother-in-law, my sister Uma's husband. He will surely forgive me, I think. Like that she pleaded to her husband. Lord Shiva is very merciful. He is a pure devotee and he will forgive me. Please, you forgive me. Like that. So Maitreya Muni says, after, when he finished his worship, Kashyapa Muni came out of his room and saw his wife trembling with fear, shaking. Seeing this situation, and for the benefit of his seed inside her, Kashyapa Muni said, Oh Diti, your mind became disturbed in the time of evening when sun is going to set, dusk time. That was inappropriate for you. It should not have been like that. And you did not listen to my consoling words. You insisted. Therefore, from your womb, whoever is born will be very inauspicious for this world. With their atrocities, they will torment everyone. They will torture the saintly and females, torment females, and kill innocents. With their atrocities, everyone on this planet, including demigods, will be tormented. And I bless you that your children will be killed by the Supreme Lord. He will appear taking an appropriate incarnation and kill them. Hearing this, Diti said, Badham Bhagavata Sakhyad Sunabho Dar Bahuna Asase Putrayo Mahiyam Ma Kruddhat Brahmanam Vibho Na Brahmadandham Dagdhasya Na Bhuta Bhayadayasacha Naraka Schānu Gruhnanti Yam Yam Yoni Maya Prabho. O great Brahmin, O worshipable, she is addressing Kashyapa Muni. My children, if they are killed by the Supreme Lord, I will be very glad. I just don't want them to be dead by the anger of Brahmin. Brahmana have one nature. Brahmanas, natural Brahmanas, coming an unbroken dynasty, natural Brahmana have one nature, very quickly become angry. They don't want to become angry, but this is their nature. So she says, I don't want my children to be killed by anger of Brahmana, Brahmana curse. Brahmana don't put curse nowadays. A devotee Brahmana never curses anybody. That is not possible. But devotee tolerates, Kṛṣṇa gives problem. So she says, if my children are killed by the anger of Brahmana, then whatever birth they take next, not even wretched fellow will treat them right. Those who die with the anger of Brahmana, the next birth, whatever birth they carry on taking, nobody will treat them right. They will all torture them. Therefore, please bless my children so they are killed by the Supreme Lord. Hearing this, Kashyap Muni said, O Devi, means my dear wife, you have very much devotion towards me and the Supreme Lord. Therefore, I bless you that your grandson, your son's son, your son's son, grandson, will be such a great devotee that whole world, all the saintly people, all devotees will learn from his example. That was Prahlāda Maharaj. Just as after experiencing heat from the sun rays, one comes to the soothing light of moon, becomes peaceful. Similarly, your grandson will give peace to the whole world. Your sons will see the lotus-eyed Lord and be killed by him. But your grandson will be blessed by the Lord. Hearing this, Diti was very happy. Maitreya Muni said, such words coming from Kashyapa Muni made Diti very happy because she knew her husband is not ordinary. He's a great devotee of the Lord. Thank you very much.